Hey guys, Coda here. Excuse the messed up hair. I was just laying down. But I wanted to do this video because I felt it needed to be said. Needed to be done. I know there's a movie that just today actually got put on Netflix. It's called To the Bone, and it's about eating disorders. Now, I was down at my mom's earlier this evening, and we started watching it because I didn't want to watch it by myself because I knew, and kind of with the help of my partners, I knew that kind of helped me realize that watching it by myself, even though my curiosity tends to get the better of me, probably isn't the best idea. And I know now it definitely would not have been the best idea because I watched maybe halfway through it, and I told my mom I had to stop watching it because it was just, it was really, really raw, and trying to think how to word this. It's amazing, I think, for people who haven't been through eating disorders themselves, but have loved ones or partners or, whatever, friends, family, whatever, who do, or are just wanting to know more about it, but haven't gone through it themselves. I think it's an amazing movie for that, and I can't stress this enough, because I watched, before the movie came out on Netflix, because it's a Netflix original movie. Before it came out, whenever I first heard about it a few weeks to a month or two ago, I think it was. But I watched the trailer to it, and I was able to handle that pretty well. Minus a few small head games, but it was manageable. And I also watched a few videos that were related, like talking about the trailer and what the movie's supposed to be and everything. And of the couple that I watched like that, every single person that I watched talk about it stressed that it was probably not the best thing for somebody who's already either been through that or is still currently going through it themselves. Probably not the best idea to watch it. I didn't really pay attention to that. I thought, I can handle the trailer. I should be fine as long as I don't watch it by myself. Boy, was I wrong. And it's not, I don't want you guys to think it's a bad interpretation, because it's not. Like, it's just the way things are worded and the way things are worded and the way things are said and the topics that are talked about are just very, 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 very raw. And as I said before, it's a good I think so far from what I watched, it's a very, very, one of the best interpretations of an eating disorder I've ever seen. And I've seen a few, not necessarily movies specifically based on, but I've seen movies with storylines with that, and TV shows with storylines with that, and every time up until this. And I think maybe that's why it's got to me so much, is because they kept it very, very, very real. And even though I myself didn't go through everything, I also kind of grew up with a sister who also had an eating disorder. So and hers was pretty bad. My issues, granted, minor issues, but compared to my sister, that mine aren't that bad. But basically what I'm trying to get out here is, if you intend on watching that movie and you have either I don't care if you are in recovery and have been in full-blown recovery for 10 months, 2 years, 10 years even. It only takes the smallest thing to set you back. So my strong suggestion to anyone who is curious about how the movie how it's being portrayed in this movie, or whatever, if you have had a history or currently are in the middle of an eating disorder yourself, I do not recommend watching this. At very least, not by yourself, and maybe not even at all. I don't even know, as much as my curiosity my curiosity may get the better of me sometimes, I don't know if I'll be able to watch that movie, at least not for a long, long time. I don't know if I'll ever be able to finish it. And I know that's just me, and I'm not claiming to be everyone. I'm not claiming to be in anyone's head. I'm not claiming to know everybody's struggles and what triggers one person and what triggers another and whatever else. I'm not. but I know from firsthand and secondhand from my sister experience that it only takes something. It can sometimes be the smallest of wording or scene or song or the smallest little thing can set you back a lifetime, basically. So I urge anyone who wants to watch this, please be aware of the intensity of the movie. Because I was not, I would say I wasn't fully prepared for it, and that's where it got me. Even if you do what I did and say, well, I watched the trailer and that didn't get to me, so I should be able to handle the actual movie. No. The trailer is only maybe a minute to 2 minutes, if that. And that's kind of me just off the top of my head guessing. Of a hour to an hour and a half long movie. They only put they put stuff and scenes in the trailer to draw you in. But please proceed with caution with this movie. And granted, they did put what do you call it? A warning on the movie in the very beginning of the movie, stating something to the effect of, some viewers may not be able to handle this or whatever, but again, just please proceed with caution with this movie. But I've kind of said that about 50 billion times in this video, so I'm gonna go. But yeah, just please know your limits and know your mind, and just, again, proceed with caution with this movie. Thanks. Laters.